What's up, everybody? This is the Rabid Hedgehog, and this is going to be the review of the AGVSportUSA James Flannel jacket. Now, what I like about this is that it is lightweight for a lovely Oklahoma July gust day. Trust me, it is that hot today. It's near 100 degrees. But that's the thing. Good riding gear helps the rider out in many ways. It's not just something that protects you, but it also helps you keep cool, moisture wicking, and other things as well. And this jacket helps deliver that. It is made of a blend of wool, of Kevlar, and of polyester and nylon. So it's got those different traits on it. It's got ballistic ability and slide ability that will help protect you in the event of a fall. Now, the cool thing about it, you have this nice liner in here. That's your nylon. That's for moisture trapping and wicking. It helps keep you cool, catches the wind, and helps push it around the body. It's on both sides. As you can see, large map pocket here. Large cell phone pocket. I have this Pixel 3 XL here, and it actually fits right down in this pocket beautifully. So you can see that. On the outside, you have two more pockets. They're clipped up here, and they're zipped down here. So easy access. Pretty deep pockets too. My hands are XL. Nice fit there, and very comfortable. One of the cool things I like about this jacket too is the fact that it's cut somewhat like a shirt. So it has a nice feel to it. And it feels exactly like a shirt, but it's made of 40% Kevlar, 40% wool blend with polyester and some nylon. So it's built for motorcycling, and despite the fact that it's 1,000,000 degrees right now, it's not bad at all. Zippers are YKK, and of course it is snap all the way down too. So you can snap that down and protect the zipper, get a little bit more wind resistant and anti-buffeting there. So like I said, nicely outfitted, and it has the strap right here that you can attach to your belt, so that way it does not ride up whenever you go for a crash. Also, elbows and shoulders and back all have CE2 level armor on them. So it keeps you safe while you're riding. So you can see it's got everything in it. Like I said, field recorder, the camera, phone, wallet, and everything. You can put the gloves in there. Overall, very nice riding jacket. And it fits beautifully. It's not like your typical jacket that you buy that's an extra large or medium or anything like that. It actually goes by your size, so this is a 48 for me. I'm a little bit bigger dude. But this is what it looks like. Beautiful outfit. Let's take it for a ride real quick. Talk about its features while you're moving. All right, so as you can see, climbed up on here. The one thing about this jacket, that little cutout, it's like a shirt and everything. That helps when you're on these big cruiser bikes. It gives your leg movement and ability. A little bit more room to wiggle around in. Look at this temperature. 5:40 in the evening. The first part of June. Already pretty much 100 degrees around here. But to be honest, that's the thing of beauty. I used to wear a mesh jacket around everywhere before. And basically after I had that little incident where I got shoved off the road while I was on my Z125, I went to that mesh jacket near immediately so that way I could protect myself. The thing is though, the mesh is heavier than this jacket, and the mesh that I purchased was actually a Harley-Davidson mesh and also an Indian mesh. Now the Harley-Davidson one doesn't come with this protection, doesn't have any sort of CE level armor in it at all. It has pockets, it just doesn't come with it. It doesn't even have the back plate. Indian one has the back plate and comes with the shoulders and the elbows attached. But the thing is you're paying $230 for one jacket and about $170 for the other. And this one retails for $139.99 over at AGVSportUSA or Moto Monkey. And be honest, when you're up and moving, even with this redonkulous temperature right now, this particular motorcycle jacket does rather well, and this has become my go-to jacket. I didn't expect myself to like this thing as much as I have. Like I said, I usually use the mesh, and you get a lot of free flow in the mesh and everything, especially in the temperatures we got today. But I feel much better in this one. Like I said, the way the liner is done on it, it helps wick the moisture, and it helps the wind be caught and kind of taken around and help out. So when you're out on a bike like this one, even with the fairing and everything like that, you have the sleeves ever so slightly open. Maybe you can see that right there, and it goes up in those sleeves down into that liner and just through that moisture wicking area, and helps keep me cool as a rider. And this jacket by far performs better than the mesh jackets I've got before. It's also because the way it's more of a tailored fit, more of a thinner fit than the baggy mesh jackets that I've got. It also does not have annoying buffeting and stuff, so it doesn't really flap in the wind as those other jackets do. And I really have come to appreciate that about this jacket and the way it rides. It is fantastic. And like I said, it fits so well. It fits exactly like, you can see freedom of motion. It fits exactly like a sweater in a way. And that is awesome. With all this protection, a decent price running around at, like I said, $139.99. It's a very well priced, and you're going to find other jackets like it for more. And there's no reason to pay any more than what we got here. And like I said, the cool features in it with the big pockets and everything, all the extra storage, you can't go wrong with the James jacket. And this is, like I said, so far by far my favorite jacket coming out of AGV Sport, for sure, for right now, especially in the summer. It's mostly because it's the summer right now. Anything leather is going to be kind of warm no matter how much you wear. But I'll be taking out that jacket as well here pretty soon. Another cool thing that we got, these Mayhem gloves. They're $40, $39.99. You can see the impact area has that extra padding there, double stitched, double padding for the slide area, knuckle protectors. You can see that it has air vents and everything pulling in. These Mayhem gloves are by far the best gloves I have had, and I've had the Alpine Stars, I've had Icons, I have so many different gloves, and usually they're too hot in the summer, and you'll see me drop down to essentially motocross gloves, which have barely any protection if I was to go for a slide on concrete. This because of how hot they were. And these are just as cool as those motocross gloves, and I am very appreciative about that. So definitely I like the fact that I can ride with these gloves, and they work very, very well. Like I said, they pull air very well. They do everything perfectly. I love the fact that it is padded. That extra padding and that kind of gel in the palm and stuff. Wasn't your turn, bro. Anyway, and that extra gel in the palm and stuff actually helps reduce vibrations off the bike as well. So it's kind of got an added benefit. And for your jurisdictions that require over the wrist, as you can see, over the wrist. So the way it integrates with this jacket, you actually don't see any exposed skin at all. It goes over the wrist, goes right under the cuff, works very well. And these gloves are actually a very true fit. For the first time ever, and I have a very large hand, I have a glove that my pinky goes to the end of the glove while the rest of the glove fits correctly. Never had that before, not with Alpine Stars or Icon or O'Neill or any of them really. So it's been a blessing to pick up these Mayhems and to also have this James flannel as well. And like I said, I'm not being paid by them. They send out the product for me to use every day and get their name out. And I'm very, very appreciative of them doing that because their products are awesome. This is some of the best stuff I have ever got to use, and I have had a ton of jackets. I've had a ton of gloves. As you ride, you always accumulate more gear so you can stay safe, you can stay cool, you try to work it up, you try to find a way to make yourself safer and everything. And to be honest, it's just you know, hard to find something. And I've had everything from, you know, motorcycle company clothing like Harley Davidson and Indian. I've had the cheap stuff from Cycle Gear like Street and Steel and some of those, or Speed and Strength, or whatever they're called. I've had good gear from Alpine Stars, or really good gear, and I've had everything in between. I've had an Icon jacket, and that's the thing. They've all fit differently. They're all either something weird to go with it, like the Alpine Stars is so many different layers to get it down to the summertime, and it's still too hot because it's still too heavy. And it, you know, it's just, there's so many things to blend it with. And of course the mesh, it actually, you know, you buy it, and I couldn't find one that was a perfect size. It just always fluttering and kind of loose on me, and you know, the armor and stuff didn't really align with my shoulders or my elbows or anything like that, which is no bueno if you're going to go in a crash. You want to make sure that whenever you hit, everything is in the correct position, and that's how this jacket is. It's a perfect fit, and like I said, it's so lightweight, and the wind is cutting right through it right now, and this heat, man, it is nothing. I know we've dropped a couple of degrees since I took off. We're at 97. Humidity is stupid. But I do not feel hot at all. I feel protected. I feel like I'm ready for the slide. And that's something that I just never felt like with the other choices, especially because the Harley one didn't have any sort of padding in it, and also how floppy the other ones are. So if you're looking for a good summertime jacket, one that can withstand a ton of heat, it's not going to be waterproof, but it can handle this heat and this kind of weather perfectly. And you're looking for something, and I've even had this jacket on down into the 50-degree mark in the US, so 50 Fahrenheit. So pretty cool weather, nothing else under it but it, up to, you know, 106 technically the other day, and it has performed both times admirably. I'm very impressed with the way this jacket is, the way it fits, the way these gloves are the same thing. I like having the extra knuckle-busting protection, everything that goes with them. This is touchscreen enabled, so you can use the gloves with a touchscreen, so you don't have to worry about taking your glove off if you need to use your phone or anything like that. It works just fine with it. So that's the good news there too with these. So you get all that extra protection, you get triple stitching, you get the Kevlar, you get everything in everything, and it's really well priced. Like I said, these gloves, 40 bucks, the jacket basically 140 bucks, and you're not going to be disappointed in it. So at any rate, if y'all are looking for a great summertime jacket, even into kind of an early spring, maybe early fall kind of jacket, and your temperatures are ranging anywhere from the 50s all the way into the hundreds, this jacket has been well rounded and well appreciated in all those rides. That's for dang sure. I'm highly impressed with it. Its material is holding up really well. I haven't had to cut any weird, you know, loose strings or anything off of it. It has held up over a couple of thousand miles. Like I said, I got it about a month ago or so, and I have rode and rode and rode with it, and I have been nothing but impressed and have nothing but praise for the AGV Sport James Flannel. This is definitely by far my favorite summertime kind of jacket, and I don't need any other. That's the thing. I've always wanted something else every time I get another one, like another mesh or anything like that. I always want something else, trying to find that fine balance, but I don't have to look anymore. That's for dang sure. So at any rate, take a look at the description below, and that way you can check out AGV Sport USA and the gear that they provide. I'll leave those links down there, and that way you can look around and see what they got. They're relaunching their products, and they're excited about getting into the market once again. But they still make everything from these cruiser type jackets all the way to full race leathers that are custom. They even have a custom full race leather shop. So take a look at them, give them a shout out, let them know Rabid Hedgehog sent you. And at any rate, you all keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the next ride.
What's up, everybody? This is the Rabid Hedgehog. We once again want to thank you for watching our videos. Please like, share, subscribe today, and if you like what you see, mash that notification button so that way you get our latest videos and notifications live and on the spot. We also want to thank our dealership partners, Indian of Oklahoma City, House of Kawasaki, and Motiv CycleWorks Moto Guzzi, who is also our motorcycle mechanic. We want to thank them for allowing us to ride their rides. We are not paid in by any way by any manufacturer or dealer. We just get to be men and women with opinions. We also want to reach out to our sponsors and thank them. We have Law Tigers Motorcycle Lawyers. These motorcycle lawyers are mostly nationwide and can be reached 24/7 at lawtigers.com or 1-888-868-0208. We also want to thank our newest sponsor for gear and the things that you see us wearing, AGVSportUSA. They are out of AGVSportUSA.com in Flower Mound, Texas. We also want to thank Doug Crawford and AMS Oil for protecting our machines with the latest in lubrication technologies. He can be found at usasynthetics.com or 405-388-6170. And also for Derek Enloe and Associates Insurance Company, he can be found at 405-261-1010. Once again, everybody, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the next ride.